Hi, in this video I'll show a method to pseudo-delete faces. In previous videos we've been using trim and mask extraction to completely remove faces. The method we'll show this time doesn't completely remove faces but hides them in a pseudo-deleted way, so there are a few points to keep in mind. Once you understand these points, it's a very simple method, so I hope you'll find it useful. To make the explanation clearer, let's first add a box. Validate. To make it visually clearer, we turn wireframe on. Switch to face group. As you can see, all faces of the box are divided into separate face groups. Now, let's hide some faces. Change on tap to the eye icon with a slash. Tap the face you want to hide. As you can see, the faces have now been hidden based on the face group. Next, we'll try adding a new face group. A new face group has been added. It's on the back side, so it's a bit hard to see, but it belongs to the same phase group as the one in front face group. Since front-facing vertex only was unchecked, the overlapping parts also received a new face group. Looking at the front, you can see it is the same blue. Once a face group is created, faces can be hidden anywhere on the object. As mentioned earlier, this method hides faces rather than completely removing them, so it's possible to restore the object to its original shape. To restore it, tap Clear All. The object returns to its original shape, while the face groups remain. From here, I'd like to go over a few cautions. Take a look at the vertex count after hiding faces. The current vertex count of the box is 6,536. Let's hide faces again. Even after hiding faces, you'll see that the vertex count hasn't changed. It also shows the percentage of objects that are hidden. This shows that the faces are not completely removed, and you can see that the faces are pseudo-deleted, which means you can always restore the original object. Next, tap the Home View button. Pressing the Home View button should reset the camera position to the center of the object, but it ends up resetting to the center of the box. The gizmo also stays at the original box position, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, we'll use this object to create a new object using mask extraction. hide the original object. This resets the camera position and gizmo position, placing them at the center of the object. Here's the final point to note. Let's hide the faces again. When faces are hidden, the object becomes hollow inside, so keep that in mind. By keeping in mind the fact that the faces are only pseudo-deleted and that the interior becomes hollow, this is a very useful feature. So I encourage you to give it a try.